Top of the morning, truck buddies. It's about that time. All right, so like I said, I'm going to Thomasville Lowe's Distribution Center. Now, you're allowed to check in up to 8 hours before your appointment. I think they got a first and second shift, so you get some crazy time, like in the middle of the night to get unloaded, count back 8 hours, and go check in. Now, there's no guarantee I'm going to get unloaded before my appointment time, which is 11 o'clock. So in theory, I should be there in more than enough time to get there unsecure, get my 2-hour break in, get unloaded at 11. Now I'm hoping, like I said, if I get lucky and get unloaded before my appointment, it's a win. All right, you just never know. They might see you. Oh, they got some shingles. Oh, we gotta unload that real quick. You just never know what they want to do. Like I said, I want to time it just right to that. If I do get unloaded early, damn, there's somebody in the office to dispatch me. But I'm in North Carolina. It's Thursday. I'm gonna need directional freight, so I still might be waiting. So it's gonna be one of them things. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But like I said, I'd rather be there early. You might get worked in, get unloaded, and go about your business. Now, yeah, man, that's about it. But 13 miles. I'll probably leave out at 6:30, maybe, give or take. I've been up since about 4:30. Like I said, just you try to sleep in a little bit. Just sometimes any noise will wake you up, or just, I don't know, you just conditioned to get up. So let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, so here are the rules. I just, played dumb and said I've never been here before. But you check in right here at the inbound. It's 2 lanes, okay? If you're in the left lane, there should be somebody at the window. If you're in the right lane, you got to use the tube and send your paperwork over, all right? So you pretty much stay in your truck the whole time. Now, I was in the left lane. You pull up to the double window, and you check in there, you tell me your time, and they check you off. So you can kind of say like your unload time, but they're going to look on the paperwork and verify it. So up to 8 hours early, you leave, you do that, you take that left, and you come over here to the trailer lot, and you unstrap, untarp, all that good stuff. Depending on what you have on, you might have to leave 1 strap on per bundle. But if you've got like shingles or something like that, or something that's not going to move on you, you go and take everything off. But those are all the rules, though. Okay. Don't walk on a trailer. Parking space provided. To the staging area, the forklift will come get you pretty much at your appointment time. Like I said, if I'm unloaded before 11, hey, great. If not, then it is what it is, man. You get your paperwork on the way out. It says stay in your vehicle while being unloaded. Exiting the vehicle will result in the unloading process stopping until you return. So that's like, of course you got to get out if you still have a few straps on. Like if you got plastic pipe or something like that, you got to get out, take the straps off, finish up, and then get back in the truck. It says parking in the front lot is limited to 15 minutes max. Lowe's not offer overnight parking. So it's already been said that they don't have overnight parking. There is a flea market that's up the road a little bit. I couldn't see the sign, but I thought it said for Lowe's appointment on, or Lowe's something to that effect. But I know in our group, we're not allowed to park there, or they've kind of been enforcing it, or they were about the parking, because it's private property. So you park there at your own risk. When all else fails, hey, just stop at the rest area at either exit 96 or I think the other one's 99. Yeah, it's got to be something like that, because I stopped on the northbound. But depending on which way you're coming from, I was heading northbound, so I stayed on the northbound side. If I couldn't find parking at the northbound one, I would have drove up to the, I would have turned around to exit 102 and went to 99 and stopped at the southbound rest area. It's just that simple, man. Park in a spot that we ain't got to be bothered. Okay, high visibility vest shirts are required at all times outside of the truck. Said drivers must stay with their trailer until unloaded. Failure to do so could result in being late for your appointment and being considered a work-in. So like I said, you can come here early, but don't be late, I'm telling you. Because some of these places like this, man, hey, they're a bear, man. So I did all that. I can throw that away. Help my buddy Keems do his tarps right quick. He's right next to me. He was wondering where I was parked at. So I don't like to see nobody do their tarps by themselves, but I'm gonna have some breakfast. Probably help my other turtle. He just pulled up, do his tarps. But yeah, like I was telling him, shit, man, I just don't like seeing nobody do their tarps on their own, man. That's just me, man. Just like I said, take all 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hey, either you want a hand or you don't. Like ask me, hey, you want a hand? Hey, yeah, sure. No, every now and then, somebody say no. Cool, But I just like to offer. That's just me, But now we wait, man. Like I said, if I can get unloaded before 11 o'clock, that's great. My truck buddy from McElroy, he had seen me making a video, and he's asking if I was making a video. And I said, yeah. I said, do I get paid off of it? I said, yeah, I get paid a little something. And it ain't a whole bunch of money. I get some drinking money. I tell you like that, I get some drinking money. And for me, it ain't that much because I drink expensive stuff. But anyway, man, we're gonna wait, man. It's 8 o'clock. So in theory, like I said, I should be able to get my 2-hour break in, get that time back, and then go get unloaded. Now, this is the time that you don't want to send your empty in. You will definitely burn yourself, because if you get here, you send your empty in, and your appointment's not till 12 or 1 o'clock or something crazy like that, and you get dispatched right away, it could be a damn good load, but you're gonna miss it because you send in your empty and you're not empty. So always be careful when you do that. I ain't saying don't do it. Hey, do what you can afford to do. That's my philosophy. But situations like this, I'm gonna wait till they pull me to wherever I'm going to get unloaded, and then I'll send my empty in then. Like I said, it should be by 11, and then see where I'm heading next. There's a few places around here I can pick up, but we shall see. But I'm not holding my breath on anything, but I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. All right, so I think I got lucky. I got a preloaded trailer. Going back to, I'm about to say St. Augustine again. St. Paul, not St. Paul. St. Cloud, god dog it. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm going. St. Cloud, Florida. I'll touch on something right quick. Now, when I was backing back to my trailer, when you do so many drop of hooks, you can kind of eyeball it and tell, like, man, that looks a little high. And it was just a little bit high. It was like, I would say, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch too high. I had a gap on my 5th wheel. So what I did was, I did my tug test, and I got out on course and I looked at it. What I did was, instead of, disconnecting from it, I lowered the landing legs real slow onto it and make sure it was good. And it sat right in. But you always want to make sure it's locked in and mounted. It's flush. All right, the fifth wheel's flush to the kingpin plate. It was preloaded, so I ain't had to do too much but add bungees to it. Like I said, you only get paid to tart once. It's crooked, it'll be all right. As long as it's protected, you don't have to do nothing to it. I said, it kind of sucked that I dropped off a brand new trailer, but hey man, whatever. So I got about a 500-mile ride, man. I think. I gotta look at it. All I know is they said they had something going back to Florida, and I said I took it. So wasn't no fighting on this load here. But just double checking and triple checking over myself, man. Like I said, you can never do it too many times until you're comfortable. But if you come to Bennettsville, South Carolina, if you have a preloaded trailer, go ahead and, what I did was I staged my trailer, I grabbed my dunnage, my tarps, put them on the back. Your straps go in the trailer that you're dropping off. I didn't know that. I had everything on the back of the trailer to drop it off at the Connex with the tarps, but I needed to leave it on the trailer. So you leave whatever, you do a 1-for-1. So I had 10 straps, and I just left them some extra bungees. I had way too many bungees. Like, see that driver right there, that trailer right there? They put all that stuff on top of the trailer, man. It's just too easy to drop the daggone stuff in the right spot, man. Put the stuff in the side box, Everything, they want everything done for a reason, man. Just trying to cut 5-10 minutes here, man, it's not worth it, man. Just do it right so they don't have to set up no damn safety measures or something ignorant. But I double checked that, put my dummy strap on there. But yeah, 1-for-1, man, 1-for-1. So let me see how far I gotta go, because I forgot to double check it. I guess he's just gonna sit right there in the middle. Crazy, man. Jay, man, inconsiderate drivers, man. See them every day, B. Yeah, 500 miles. Should have most of my time. Did my 2-hour pause. Got my 9-hour shift duty. And I've got, how much driving time do I have? All right, so I've got 8 hours, 480, so I'm not gonna make it there. I'm not gonna stop and take a 30-minute break to get that 17 minutes back. So what I gotta do is 480 miles, check my route out. All right, now if I'm lucky, I didn't think I was going through the house. I might get lucky and make it to the house. So I only have 8 hours to drive. Now, the thing is, if I had too much time on my clock, I'm gonna have to keep going. It ain't no big deal. I can stop at somewhere on 95. But 480, y'all should get just about there. 450. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. I should get past Jacksonville. I should. We'll see. Got 8 hours. 8 hours, I call it 450 miles for, for shits and giggles. But I'm going back down 95 eventually. But that's the plan. I got to get to, before I stop, try to get to Florida. So 8, it's 2:30, so stop at 10. Stop no later than 10. That's a decent hour to stop and still be able to find parking. So we'll see. All right, here we go. Hey, we finally made it. It's Friday. It's the big day we always wait on, aka payday. All right, so just got empty, and we're gonna see how this goes. So it's about 11 o'clock. We're gonna see what I'm gonna get offered this week. Now I remember the debacle from last weekend. I ended up sitting most of the day until quitting time, and got something to pick up for Monday. So it kind of put me in a bind. But at the same time, hey, I got it. I could have, one, took the first load offered and left early, or two, repowered that second load and delivered Monday. But it wouldn't have made that much of a difference in the revenue, I don't think. I just would have had one more load delivered, but we'll never know. Yeah, it'd have been an all right week. I ain't gonna say average. It'd been an all right week if I would have repowered that other load Sunday. But I'm in the middle of Florida, man, and the only thing I'm close to is James Hardie. Only other place we used to pick up out of, not anymore, that I really recall, is Epic Metals. But I've seen a couple trucks going back to Jacksonville, towards Jacksonville, so maybe I head the same way too. We're just gonna see how long it's gonna take. That's the only bad thing about delivering here. But at the same time, I'm not like 50 miles from the house. I'm 180 miles, which is not too bad. So it ain't too bad to have to drive back, bounce back, as we call it. Shout out to my truck buddy. I see I'm always complaining about the wait times. I'm not complaining. I'm just making a statement of, hey, I waited X amount of time. So you can kind of see where, okay, I started at 8 o'clock and I started moving at 10 o'clock or something like that effect. I don't control none of the dispatching system. I get dispatched when I get dispatched. I just like making comments about how long I've been waiting. I ain't complaining. I don't give a shit. Because when it's all said and done, I'm still going home at the end of the day. It might be 5 o'clock, might be 9 o'clock, or might be whenever, but it ain't no big deal to me. So like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm just making a general conversation or comments about the load time or waiting on a load. All right. So I could have stopped at the house last night, but it would have put me kind of in a bad way, because I still would have had 240, might have been 240 miles. Now I would have got here at the same time, but I would have to leave as soon as I got my time back. As soon as my 10-hour break was up, I would have to leave. Now, the only other thing I could have did too, when I did my split yesterday, when I got my time back I think I got 2.5 hours back at 3:30. Now, in theory, I had enough time from where I stopped at to get here. I would have got here around about 5, complete my 2-hour break, get the rest of that time back, and got dispatched right away, probably, once I got empty. Well, the problem was, I was freaking tired, and it made no sense for me to be that tired to try to drive. But sometimes you gotta look at your clock and think about stuff like that. Like I said, I could have left at 3 o'clock this morning, 3:30, got down here at 5. I think they get here about 7. I'd have been empty. I would have did my 2-hour break, and I would have been the first one on the board, or not really the first one on the board, but top of the pecking order to get a load to go back to the house, because I would have had all my time back. I would have completed the other side of my break, and I would have got 8 hours and 8.5 hours basically. So, but sometimes that's why you gotta be aware of your clock and have good clock management skills to see what's gonna put you in a better situation. Now, if I'm 600 miles or whatever from the house, then yeah, I would have looked at that before I went to sleep, went straight to sleep, got up, got that time back, drove down here, you know, get the rest of my time back and get on the road. So, but that's, you know, it comes, the more you do it, you know, you'll get used to it, and you figure out, you know, how to run your clock properly, or just see how it works for you. So I'm gonna see what we're going to get today. I'm pretty sure that's one thing. I think, like, when you're like close to the house, I think you're kind of like one of the last ones to get dispatched. I mean, I kind of understand how they do it and why they do it, but it kind of sucks for me that, you know, I'm empty and I gotta wait. But like I said, it's kind of fair. That's why they do it, you know, to make sure the drivers that are furthest from the house, get dispatched. But I got a feeling James Hardy, man, like I said, it's right there. And we all know how much James Hardy pays. Only way James Hardy works out is if I pick it up and I deliver in Jacksonville, like first thing in the morning, and then get something decent. Try to do a 2-for-1, but that usually don't happen. So it's Friday, man. We finally made it. We'll see you on the next one. All right, 3 hours later, got some insulation. Ironically, this is the same exact load from last week that I refused to repower, going to the same exact place for Monday. So I already sent the guy a message. Hopefully hit me back and let me know what the deal is for Monday, because my wife just thinks because it's President's Day, it's going to be an issue with the delivery, and I'm sure it's not. There's a line full of trucks out here, so we're going to get on back to the house. Look at that. I'm going to get home before the damn street light come on, so that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. It's too easy, man. Too easy. All right, I'm gonna get on a little quick tangent. If you are a trainer, it don't matter if you're a 6-month trainer or a 6-year trainer, make sure you're teaching the drivers the correct company things. I'll leave it at that. See a lot of interesting stuff out here, man. But can't pay me to train, don't pay me enough. Couldn't pay me enough, so. Yeah, man. You got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Make sure you're teaching the future drivers the right thing. Yes, sir, finally made it. 5:40. Truck's parked. Got me something to drink. These are the tickets I was trying to get last week. Probably looks like it's upside down or it's backwards, but they're $10 tickets. You win $500. So give my wife that, give her something to do, stop annoying me. But yeah, man, this damn container truck flipped over. They're doing construction right here on the 295 loop, and it's a bad merging area, man. It's terrible. Damn container truck flipped over, man. Just hope and pray that driver's all right, man, because, I mean, it was all the way upside down off the road in the ditch, so I don't know. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Sad, man. But, yeah. Already confirmed with my delivery. It's funny because it's a new site delivery now, so. It's a new site delivery, so we'll see how this is going to go for Monday. See if it reach back out to me, because the first contact says he's no longer the site contact, so we'll see. Give a Junior his bath, man. I don't like parking outside, but like I said, I got to drive the truck every now and then, so it's got to sit outside. But got to leave Sunday, so I got to give him a bath or put him back in the garage. Go ahead and rinse him off right quick. Head on back to the house. Uneventful week, laid back week. Like I said, man, y'all gotta be safe out here, man. No load is worth your life. Just take your time, think about what you're doing, and always look for the other driver. Like I said, I don't trust my own driving. I definitely don't trust another driver's driving. So y'all be safe when y'all get to y'all weekend, man, seriously. I appreciate all my subscribers, appreciate all my new truck buddies. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers, man. I appreciate every one of y'all, man. But nothing new, man. Hey, we're gonna enjoy the weekend the best that we can. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I'm gonna keep saying it. Man, enjoy y'all weekend when y'all get to it. Stay safe, stay blessed. Airborne Trucker signing off.